Well, it looks like we've got a handle on this whole leadership thing for the time being.
Yeah, hashtags MP, leader, and let's go have been trending on social for the better part of 48 hours. So
Okay.
I'm
Congrats.
impressed.
Right. Hey, but can your source find out if Adele is still trying to trade a rising young star with leadership abilities up the wazoo?
Oh, don't talk about yourself in the third person.
yeah, it plays terribly with boomers, and that's our most affluent demo.
And don't say wazoo.
And don't dodge the question. It's not that funny. I mean, I really want you to work your source here, Ricky. You know? Or if does Teresa from ticketing still have inside
It's
scoop or
not Teresa
then
from
who is
ticketing.
it, man?
Look,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
tell
telling
me.
you.
You're gonna tell me.
Look, just because you're doing a great job right now does not mean you can let your foot off the gas. Look, I will try and see where Othella's head is at, but you still got to do your thing, all right? Look, nothing's settled on the trade front.
Of course, man, but it only gets better from here, Rick. Trust me.
All right, well, you know, it might be a good idea for you to check in with Coach Graves, too. I mean, he's an ally on this one.
Yeah, I do chat with him every day, but maybe I can see what if he knows what Othella's thinking or doing.
Good. In the meantime, I'll hit up my source, and we'll take it from there. One day at a time, right?
Yes, sir. Only way to do.
And P, glad you're here. I got to talk to you.
Yeah, man, I was about to say what's up, but you look a little bit upset.
There's no easy way to say this, but you're out of the starting lineup.
I don't understand why.
It's beyond my control.
But you said you would help me if I stayed out the press.
I can help you.
Okay, how? By doing whatever Othella tells you to do?
Ernest, get over here. MP, I'd like you to meet Ernest Templeton.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. What exactly does Ernest here do?
He's one of the brightest young stars in our analytics department.
Analytics, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He came up with the formula for teammate grade, our new all-in-one performance metric.
That was you, man?
It is. Do you like it?
Yeah, I read the documents up on it. Makes a lot of sense. I'm just excited to see it in action.
When you see yourself going up for posterizing dunk, what do you see? A unicorn flying over a rainbow. What I see is a series of zeros and ones in the beautiful pattern of a Wolverine raining down on his opponents. It's mathematical inevitability. I've been working on it for a long time.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, 89, 99, 2009. Time doesn't exist.
There's been extensive research, but we'll spare you the details.
Spare you the details.
Needless to say, it's the new gold standard. So Boyer wants us to use it as a central pillar in all player evaluation.
All of these things. Teammate grade. This is how we change the narrative. How are you going to achieve a better grade than the starter that's currently in place? Here's how you're going to do it.
You hit those goals, and we'll have no choice but to start you. Phil Boyer will see to it himself.
I got you, Coach.
I'm just going to say that.
Okay, enough, Ernest. All right, look, we're all pulling for you, MP.
We're all pulling for you, MP.
We know you can do this.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. But I got you, Coach.
I got you, Coach. I knew he was going to fist bump us both.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit of a counter pick here. You got John Smith. You get Yao Ming. You get Zhao Sming when you put them together. Going with my hero, Yao Ming. Try shooting over that.
I never realized that's why your name was Zhao Sming.
Yep.
Like that.
Well, I hope you live up to the name because we have one more card to reveal for our opponents. Chris, what are you rolling with today?
I'm going with Invincible Tracy McGrady.
Oh.
T-Mac.
All right, we have our work cut out for us. All right, Brian.
Yeah, I see 5 99s on the board, and I'm going to add a 6th one.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Booker. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And MP with a basket on the assist by Vucevic. MP's got 5 now.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Paul. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game, and he gets it to go.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip. Have you gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Okogie. Booker for 3. That one no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's Booker. A dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. To the inside. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally miss one.
Up top, Booker puts it up. And it's Booker again missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And the bucket is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Paul. To win the run. Ball with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Phoenix calls timeout. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Some changes for Phoenix. Baisley comes in for Biyombo, and Warren subbed in for Okogie. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
CP3 so good at initiating contact and just irritating the defense. Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-time?
Substitution on the court.
Back to Okogie. Outside Durant. Stolen by MP. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Bulls are a force once again. Zach LaVine said, quote, "It's a new team, a new mindset, and I'm always confident. You step on the line, throw the ball up, and I don't think anybody's better than us. Guys, they're ready."
And they've got the talent to back it up, Allie. Thanks. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Bulls.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Paul finds Booker. Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Here's MP. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. MP's got 20 points.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now we feel like the faster team.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Bulls up. Again, the Bulls score.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul against Paul. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 16. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Paul against Ball. Back to Booker. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Sinks it from distance.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Yep, count it. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ball passes to MP. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Okogie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Booker. Biyombo inside, covered by MP.
Making the most of a second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Drops in the 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
MP against Booker. Unloads. Second chance effort, and the layup by Durant. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, KD depositing that second chance bucket, and most of that coming because of his length.
A nice shot by MP.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Bulls out in front, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Zach LaVine. Ball is out there with MP. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Now here's Durant. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
From deep, MP. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 7 assists in the game. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Paul against Ball. Pass to Biyombo. Shoots over Vucevic. Biyombo can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And one of the game's better athletes, DeRozan puts a lot of pressure on your transition defense.
DeRozan's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight.
Bulls foul. Number 27.
And the Suns making it. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Shamet. And here's Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Durant. Craig comes in for Ross. Lee, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Lee in for Paul.
And you got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standings.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Biombo with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Lee. He can't get it to go. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement at DBA. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Thanks, MP. Can you tell us about the decision to move you to the bench?
I mean, from day one, I've always said I'm happy to come, from any points of the court. Off the bench, on the bench, whatever. Just think about Manu. He's a Hall of Famer, and he came off the bench as well. I mean, if Coach thinks I need to come off the bench to help us win, I'm riding with Coach on this. I'm all for it.
It's tough for me to see the logic behind your benching from a performance perspective.
Exactly.
I mean, is there something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? Maybe like a disciplinary action situation?
No.
There's not?
No.
Okay.
Great.
If you say so.
Thanks, Nate. Whoa. Take it easy, Nate. Like you about to jump out of your seat. What's up, brother?
Well, how do you respond to the reports that Othello Akpen is not hanging up the phone and other teams ask about your availability, man?
Okay, how do I put this? Everyone has a job on the team. And Othello's job is to explore every option to improve the roster.
But wait, you don't think that you've earned a reprieve from trade talks with your recent play?
No, not really. People are going to ask about you if you're playing well. That just comes with the territory, bruh.
But there are stars in this league that are off the table without question.
Okay,
right now, you're not one of them.
Okay. Listen, fam, I don't compare myself to other people like that. If my team is winning, I'm good. So that's what I'm all about. That's it. I don't listen to all that outside noise and chatter.
Hey, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Good shot, Boots. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Just giving you a preview. Hit a drop, man. Keep shooting. You want this smoke? Wait, take the score. Hey, right here. You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today. Give me that. What's that, baby? I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
With the foul. Give me that. Trifecta, baby. Side, side.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
5 seconds. It's right. Help him. It's right. Yo, look at the clock. Hey, right there, right there. There you go. Get it. Come on, man. Don't forget the clock. Big coming. Come on. What's the foul at, baby? Hey, yo, look at the clock.
We'll get the next one.
Freeze all day, baby. Hey, right here. Don't forget the clock. That's all day. Switch. Don't forget the clock now. Turn it up. Turn it up. Yo, get it up. Turn on, baby.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. We're ready. Let's go. Yo, look at the clock. Sit up. Yo, don't forget the clock. Whose man is that? Yo, look this way. We've been ready. We're waiting on team. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, right here.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got MP. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Levine, and at the 3, the small forward. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's had. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever. He was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think. With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Well, here we have a huge moment for MP with in-season awards. He took home his first Player of the Month in his career.
And to win Player of the Month, you need to be a special talent. MP showed he can put forth sustained greatness with his play.
Now here's Curry. Last game he had 28 points. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Vucevic. MP looking around. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Now the Bulls with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Levine throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
15 points for MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead.
The 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Looney. That's the Warriors' 5. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Poole, no good. Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
MP, that's for 2. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Thompson passes to Kuminga. Looking to end the run. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the...
3-1.
Substitution.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
That's the end of the first half. What a score. Your Warriors, 30. The Bulls, 66.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. MP is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the power forward position.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Kuminga.
Nice job on the defensive end from LaVine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
Kuminga, no good. And the jam by LaVine.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
That bucket in no time at all.
3 points.
MP's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Curry. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty, sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Poole's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Jordan Poole.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Poole. Green breaking loose. Poole no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Warriors have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Basket good. Green's got 6.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Ball finds Levine. And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 3rd assist on the night. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thompson outside. Kuminga the pass to Green. Down low, Looney, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
To the middle, here's DeRozan, and he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Poole with no one around. Vucevic with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
MP's shot is good.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
.50 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Looney. Clock at 4. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Passes it to MP. And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Poked loose. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Thompson kicks to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the pass to Green. Here's Kuminga. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Kuminga's got 7 points.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, he is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody
connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Good, another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right, but with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great game, MP. Really well done.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Thank you.
Next game, you're back with the starters.
Don't lie to me, Coach. Do not lie to me.
No cap.
I see you.
I just told the press during my availability. So why don't you head over there and answer some of their questions and bask in the glory?
All right, now, that's not a bad idea there.
You've earned it. Now go enjoy it.
Oh, is that my man John in the cut back there?
Ah,
man, it's always good to see you. What's up?
Hey, it's me, man. Great game, MP.
Thank you, man.
So, Coach Graves just let us know that you're back in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
First off, did he tell you yet? And if so, how does that feel?
Yeah, he just let me know, man, and it feels good. It feels real good, but that's never been my main goal in this league. I just want to contribute to winning basketball. So if that means, playing with the starters or coming off the bench, it don't make a difference to me, man. But I'm in that starting lineup, so I'm hyped.
So are you aware of reports that you've been placed back in the starting lineup so they can actually showcase you for a potential trade?
No. That's actually the first time I've actually heard that.
Well, let me read this to you. Sources familiar with the organization's thinking have confirmed that there's interest in acquiring Shep Owens in the trade. So how do you feel about that?
It's surprising. I mean, you'd literally be swapping someone who's shown he knows how to win in this league for someone who's mostly potential.
Well, not throw salt on the wound. I'm also hearing that Shep was Othello Akpin's first choice at 18, but Phil Boyer overruled him.
I mean, if that's true, those things happen. Not everyone's going to evaluate talent the same way heading into the draft. I would just hope that I've done enough since then to show that I belong here and can help build a winning culture for this team.
I see you out there doing work. Get better watching other players work out. Go do something. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. See you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hit me up.
Crucial time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, B.A. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. Yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying.
To win. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP, then it's Ball, and it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fox. Sabonis, right side. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. King's ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
King's ball.
Monk finds Fox. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Everything Fox does is so fast. It makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
To the paint, Murray. Pass to Monk. That's tipped. It's stolen by MP. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
And Levine throws it down.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Here's Fox. That one rolls around and rims out. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start from deep. MP counted from distance. MP's got 8 points.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Timeout called. Sacramento, they couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Cheer for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Murray's shot is good.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside. Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Now here's Herter in his last outing with 12 points.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Pass to Monk. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Murray. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Herter can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the basket by MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Herter. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
And stolen by Herter.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lynn's checked in for Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Murray. Davis, he's checked in for Monk. And Mitchell's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Levine. And it's White in for Ball.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Lyles. Outside Herter. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Can't hit the step back Jay.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And there's Green on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Lynn. Mitchell with room to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
14 foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For Sacramento, Davion.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. Doesn't go for him. White against Herter. To the middle. 4 seconds left. Good work defensively by Drummond.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And so it's Chicago. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Your 916 crew, everyone.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Davis. And it's Monk in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The first free throw is good. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Monk. Fox, the pass to Monk. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, MP with a block. Inside. LaVine gets the bucket. LaVine's got his second basket of the night.
You know, it really helps your team when you take good shots. Zach LaVine making an effort.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
They need this. Murray passes to Sabonis, and Sabonis slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Chicago calls timeout, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
Beverly, he's checked in for MP. So a pretty lopsided game through the first.
We've got some T-shirts. We are going out right now. That's the end of the first half with a score.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the point.
Well, it's a lot harder to get to the rim in the NBA than it was in college. So Kevin Huerter hitting with the floater.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what he did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Murray, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Fox, the pass to Huerter. Monk against MP. Now here's Monk. He's covered closely. 5 on the clock. Here's Huerter. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Knocks down the long J. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Here's MP. And again, it's Chicago.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Herter from the arc. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
And Sacramento has possession. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Fox. With the floater. Deflected.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's MP from outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
And the basket by DeRozan.
I just love the ball movement.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And the Kings shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Pass to Fox. 59 seconds left in the third. And it's Monk missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP shot is good.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Fox with the ball. Pass to Monk. Back to Fox. Back to Monk. A shot to stop the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 46.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Murray. Back to Fox. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. And so it's Chicago with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
like it.
Okay. You guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othella's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really going to offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly going to sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing social isn't in charge of the roster.
Well, look, it still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, son.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not going to fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press. I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othella put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil will trade you.
Rick,
look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I mean, I know you're a team-first guy, MP, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
Mm-hmm. It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.
All right, I've gotten a couple wins on 2K TV, and we'll see what happens today. Best of luck to you guys.
It's time for payback. Go up. Dang it.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice. Oops.
Let me get you a screen, Chris.
Oh, I don't need a screen.
Oh, good take.
We going down, we dunking.
Good take, good take.
Love to see that highlight reel.
Oh, T-Mac coming back. Okay. All right, this is going to be a tough matchup for me.
Ooh, trading off baskets.
We know some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this, Kevin, is sometimes luck goes into winning. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. Thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. We're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. It sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Avdia gets the bucket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bounce pass from Morris. The pass to Beal. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Morris finds Kuzma. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Morris, left side. And he banks in the layup.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
MP outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 14 points for MP.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
2 minutes
now here's Kuzma. His last outing he had 24 points. The shot by Beal, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's DeRozan. Vucevic trying to get open. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Of course, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 11. The Wizards working the ball around now. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6 to the inside. Beal, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Beal's got 8 points.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
They've got Vucevic. Zach LaVine is out there at DeRozan. Then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Morris kicks to Kispert. It's to Porzingis. Over MP. That one wide left.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Drills it from outside.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And they call an illegal screen here. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord-cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Inside, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Pass to Kuzma. Outside, Beal. And here's Porzingis. Vucevic defending. Just 4 to shoot. From 12 feet out. They grab their own miss. Kuzma, that's good.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems to wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Wright, the pass to Nunn. Back to Wright. Porzingis trying to get free. And that one's good. Wright.
You have to account for Delon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And to make that mistake.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls, 58. The Wizards, 36.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Washington, Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Avdia. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Ball. And no good as it rattles out. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Beal finds Morris, and Ball comes to help. Now, here's Avdia. Here's Kuzma. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal. traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Drills the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They need this one. That's good from Beal on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got 3 assists tonight. Ball, the pass to MP. The tray. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Morris against Ball. Outside, Beal. Passes to Avdia. A three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. No good on that one. Nice D from DeRozan.
2 minutes.
And here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 51. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Taj Gibson's checked in for Porzingis. Kisper comes in for Avdia. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, they're...
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for 3. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Unbelievable game, MP.
Let's go.
Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire into you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know. This is your team now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Okay. Support for this trade on social, it's dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make
leave.
It sounds so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. It's your time.
I'll see you, Ash.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I figured we'd do this thing a little bit different this time. So we're gonna hold the questions, and I'm gonna just talk to y'all for a little bit. Now, ever since I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here or not. You know, first it came from the fans, then it came from the talking heads, and then it came from people within my own organization questioning my skill, my heart, and my leadership. And through all those attacks, I kept my head down. I kept my mouth shut, and I worked to the bone. I did everything that I could to make sure this team wins. I did everything that I could to make sure that people in my community are thriving. And I did everything that I could to make sure the people around me found success. But where does that get me? On the trading block. And for Shep Owens of all people. Someone who I've been outperforming my entire career. This future star you speak about. What does he do better than me? Does he jump high? Run faster? What? Stronger? What? Give me something. But that's cool, because I win games. So my question to you is, what matters more? Highlight plays or championships? Because if you want to talk about a leader, the only person that Shep Owens has led is Shep Owens himself. That is it. He has no idea what it means to be a leader. He has no idea what it means to be a part of a team or a community. He has no idea about any of that. That guy is simply all ego and no heart. I mean, how can I make it more clear that I am exactly what the city needs? I mean, if the tape doesn't do it, and the numbers don't do it, and the people whose lives I've affected positively doesn't do it, what's gonna do it? I mean, the people attacking me, do they even care anymore? Or do they just want to sell you a narrative? But you know what? That's of the past. Because I'm here to stay. So I just need for you guys just to get behind me on this one. Just trust me on this one. I am exactly who you guys need to be leading this team, to be the man of the city. So all I'm asking is just trust me. Because soon enough, you will see. Thank you guys for your time.
How are you feeling? You
I
have
feel
any questions
good.
before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like Othello is out.
Stop playing.
He just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me see.
No.
Give me your phone.
Oh my.
Give me a second. Okay, after spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah, 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 it is with great sadness I announced that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in the recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership
They're
group.
coming. Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part ways.
I've told you all of this.
Crazy.
Never take my shoes off.
MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now.
Focus.
You know,
Right?
obviously, we're...
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. We're going to be asking you about it.
Obviously, we're gonna have to cover this. You game to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do gotcha interviews.
Hey. Ashley, I appreciate your intensity. I do. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
Wish me luck.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that. What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
Now, well, hold on. At the end of the day, this city is my home. These are my people, this is my team, and this is where I want to finish my career. All right? Now, Othello clearly didn't think I was the right guy for the franchise, which is very unfortunate because he's no longer going to be here. But from this point going forward, I'm just focused on that same goal: deliver a championship to the city.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I got to eat a little crow. Because you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, being a leader isn't just about one thing. You know, one day you might need to put your arm around a teammate, the next you might have to yell at him to get his head on straight, you know, kind of thing. So it's all about the person and the situation. You know, so far in my career, I haven't really had to yell at cats that much, but I will say this: if you keep poking, you know, that dragon gonna get let loose one day, and you're not gonna like it.
And speaking of killer instinct, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
Yo, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't usually like to put myself in the spotlight. You know, like that's always been me. But giving the rumors, the innuendos, all the stuff, man, I decided that now is the time to really put it to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me, more so, but for my teammates. Because, like, ever since draft night, like, I was sick of it. And quite frankly, they were sick of it as well. You know, I tried to do everything that I could to quiet all the questions around me, my game, and to try to just focus on the game on the court. But apparently that wasn't enough, so quite frankly, I just had to do what needed to be done.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Oh, look
I
at
know
that.
you always hating, but come on. I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
Man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a
guy,
lot
man.
of pressure on you.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Way to step up.
I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh, yeah. Social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good. And Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio. Get dressed, go, shower, thoroughly. Come on.
Buckets!
Hey, need some help?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. And the foul! Let's go. Gear up. We good.
Hey, right here.
Let's go.
Just keep rolling out.
I see him. That's a foul. Caught it.
You get the next one.
You're about to get off my court.
Bring it in, everyone. Today, I want to focus on our shooting. We could definitely do better than we have been. Let's break down into our shooting drills and get some quality work in.
Just like that.
Hey, come on, come around.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here, though.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
going to see a lot of action on the perimeter in this one. Clark, these teams are skilled three-point shooters.
I would not disagree with any of that, B.A. We'll see, though, which side is able to disrupt the opposing shooters. I mean, defense is going to play a role in this.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here's Chicago. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Irving against MP. Over MP. And that one's good. Irving.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
From deep, MP. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. MP's got his third basket on the night right there.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Wood. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Hardaway, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And LaVine, throw it down.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Now here's Hardaway. 9 points in his last outing. And the basket by Wood.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling.
Here's MP. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field. And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Doncic finds Hardaway. MP against Irving. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Buries it from 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. To the paint. Inside. And Wood with the basket. On the assist by Irving. Wood's got 6.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way. He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Wood right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
And Dallas calls time here. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green's checked in for LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Kleba comes in for Bullock. Green's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Now here's Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
MP against Doncic. Nails it from 3. MP's got 26.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Hardy, an important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And it's Green missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of the Chicago's franchises.
Javonte Green. One shot.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Hardy. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Looking to win the run. Drummond grabs the miss. Green against Green. From deep, MP. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game. And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. The Bulls out in front, running away with this one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
We welcome you back to... Change here for Chicago. And the Mavericks making a change here. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
We've got Patrick Williams. MP is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Green in at the three. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He picked up 54 points and also did a lot of damage from long. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight. Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Throw good, MP. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Here's Irving. And too long on the shot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Green. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. On the wing, Irving. Looking to end this cold spell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
That free throw good from Irving. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to McGee. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for McGee. 17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From deep, MP. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Doncic outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Mavericks shooting 35% so far in this one. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And the basket by MP.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
For 3, Hardaway. No good on the shot. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Fires from 14. Here's DeRozan. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Doncic against Ball. Left side Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 10 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
MP finds Ball. Levine with it. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Pass to Bullock. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Levine. And it's Irving missing. Chicago has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Hardaway up top. A minute 15 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Wood high post. Irving for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. On the wing, Irving. Defended by DeRozan. Wood misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for MP. Averaging 35 points a game. It's clear how important he is to this team. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
He knows, so we'll just lay it out to him.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
No, you stay.
You sure?
Just sit.
Should I come back?
Okay. No, we're good.
I didn't want to interrupt this conversation.
Have a seat.
All right.
I was hoping we can talk about how the Othello situation played out.
Yeah, I mean, it was just business, right?
Not the way I do business. You should have heard it from me first.
Itchy Twitter fingers.
Yes. That was unfortunate, but I wanted to let you know you have the full support of the organization. You're the future of this team, MP, and one of its unquestioned leaders.
Wow. That really means a lot to hear you say that, sir. Truly.
Glad to hear it. Well, I've got to be elsewhere. We're all very proud of how you handled the situation, MP. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Not the most friendliest guy, huh?
A little cold, but he's good people.
Hey, I got nothing against him, man. So what happens next? Y'all gonna throw me a parade or put like a banner up or something?
Hilarious. What happens next is you're going to work harder than you've ever worked before.
That's always the goal, Coach.
Good. And we're going to do everything we can to get you there. Moving forward, I'm going to be giving you very specific goals. So I need you to be staying in very close touch with me, okay?
Where am I going?
I'm just saying. The work's just starting.
All right. I got you, Coach. Don't even worry about it.